This is Connor and Dylan, a TVZ on Dusk Towers, which I'm guessing is Connor's map. Just because it's, well, I don't know, it's not that bad for Zerg to pick this map either. Anyway, Dylan is our Phoenix Age Zerg, or one of them. He's at the top here. And Connor is a Terran player from the SF headquarters office. And he is opening up with a supply depot like most people do. And it looks like Dylan's going to be going for a fast expand, which is pretty great. I know I've talked about this map before a little bit, but one nice thing about this map is that you have a little pocket natural. So you can just defend the ramp and you can protect two bases, which is really good for both races, I think. You know, for Terran to defend this choke, it's not too bad for them. Anyway, fast racks from Connor and single refinery. So I imagine he's going to expand pretty soon. But he's wanting to start out probably with a little pressure, maybe an early Reaper. We'll see, I guess, in a couple seconds. And I want to turn on music because I haven't done that. And music is cool. Sorry. Okay. And anyway, so 18 pool extractor is pretty standard opening from Zerg. And then here's the CC for our Terran player. So that's all pretty cool so far. Nothing's really out of the ordinary, and an early Reaper is being made. The only thing that's a little weird is this Overlord, actually. I wonder why this Overlord's moving this far down. I'm guessing maybe he's just afraid of being sniped by Marines. If you move it across the map, it's really easy if they start with Marine first instead of Reaper to just walk outside and snipe. But I feel like this is a really conservative path, or it's doing something that I don't know yet, and it is very sneaky. So we'll find out in a minute. Early Roachborn. Reaper is chilling. It's a really good time to use your Reapers early. Okay, cool, he's starting to use them. But Roachborn and an Evo chamber. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. Does he get a kill? Ooh, he got all the drones to move. That's a win. But he's gotta get this thing out of here now. Oh, and he does barely. That's that League of Legends micro right there. And he's going straight into Reactor Factory. So he's got a Hellion follow-up, I'm guessing. It's pretty cool. And then Starport. And then on the Zerg side, we already have armor upgrading and no link speed. Interesting. So he's just gonna go straight Roach Tech. Okay. Bunker, guard the high ground. And now the Hellions are out. Let's see what the follow-up to this is. He is getting a tech lab right now also. And roaches are being made as well. And this sneaky Overlord maybe isn't so sneaky. What do we have here? Oh, a Link. This Link's gonna scout. This Link's gonna scout a starport with a tech lab, which usually signals either Banshees with cloak, or okay, it is Banshees with cloak. I was gonna say or Liberator range, both of which are really good on this map. Right now he's just gonna get in his face with some Hellions and Reapers. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, the Roaches are gonna be really good against this, I think. you should be totally fine. But the question is, how much damage does this Cloaked Banshee do? Although he's not researching Cloak yet, I'm not sure why. I think it would be really strong, too. Especially with the timing that he has. The nice thing these units do, though, is he at least knows exactly when Zerg is going to push out, unless he doesn't drop or something, which is really cool. It's definitely it's a very nice thing to have. Although, maybe that's also League of Legends micro, since you only control one dude at once. Siege Tank's out, and here's Liberator. Here's another bunker. Interesting. Fusion core. So this is Liberator. This is going to be a Liberator range build. It's incredibly good against Zerg. It's particularly great on this map. Basically, what Zerg has to do is, if they scout this out, this is quite a lot of units actually. But these bunkers and siege tank are just gonna hold that, no problem. Yeah, what Zerg really has to do is kind of go air or bust before Liberator thing becomes a problem. Because as you're gonna see, Ravagers don't really. They can hit it, the range. In case you don't know what Liberator does, actually I should explain that first. Liberators are like siege tanks in the sky, and they have a range upgrade that you get from the fusion core, and this is kind of the amount of damage they do. These drones need to move too. If you don't get something like a Spire, it's really hard to deal with this, to be honest. Normally Zerg counters Liberators with Ravagers, because 3 Ravager shots kills a Liberator. But when they get the range upgrade, which should be almost done, once you get the range upgrade, even things like Spore Crawlers just don't matter. You can shut down mineral patches. He is going to need to move this though, because the Spore Crawler is going to fight back. And he does. Very nice. Micro. Being aware of that. And now, yeah, he's going to send them here, but this is the problem. This Liberator already has 16 kills. Liberators are cheap, by the way. They don't cost much. 150, 150. Once they get the range upgrade, though, they can outrange Spore Crawlers. And this is why a Spire is very good. Without a Spire, it's very hard to deal with this build. And now all the mineral patches are targeted. And he can kind of just do whatever. Even if you scout on this, it's really tough to deal with. This game is looking very, very solid for Connor. I don't see, even though he's got $1 million right now, just being able to shut down the economy of a Zerg opponent is very useful. And here is the Spire, which he's not making air units yet. Oh, there's the Corruptors. Oh, a hidden base. Very cool. He does have quite a lot of money, so he can afford these things. But Terran is just going to get out of control money-wise if this continues as it is. Here's another Liberator. So yeah, even if you defend this with Ravagers with the range upgrade, he'll still get shots in. So it still hurts quite a lot. I mean, that was 8 drone kills in a couple sentences, right? Like, this unit is just really, really strong. Corruptors are a good counter, though. I feel like quite a lot of damage has already been done, but I think this is a good approach to try and get the game back. I like this hidden base especially. Connor doesn't really have the production to spend his money. He needs to throw down quite a lot more, otherwise Zerg can totally bounce back from something like this. He's starting his upgrades. But yeah, he definitely needs way... Okay, there's 2 more Raxes coming down. But he needs more than that even. Like, his economy's out of control. Zerg, on the other hand, just needs to sort of try and rebound its economy. This might be an overkilled reaction. I think he needs... well, honestly, I think he needs drones. And you don't really need that many Corruptors to deal with the Liberator threat. Like, he was holding it with 3. And now he's, I would say, overcommitted with the number of Corruptors he has right now. I mean, he can reuse them if he goes to Broodlord Tech, which is tier 3. But until then, these guys aren't really going to do too much against a Marine tank ball. More production's going down. He really just needs to keep droning. He lost a lot of drones and he needs to make some back. And yeah, I think he should also try and go to tier 3 and just hope that Connor doesn't push. It's not a bad gamble at this point. But yeah, the Liberators did quite a lot of damage. And oh, there's link speed. But yeah, the Liberators did quite a lot of damage, and that's just kind of what this build is designed to do. It's very nice. It's shutting down a Zerg's economy, especially if they don't prep with Aspire. More drones are needed, though. How many? What's our worker? Actually, it's actually not that far apart. But well, it's time for drones to that end, I suppose. I mean, the medevacs aren't gonna live. The Liberator and Banshee aren't gonna live from all these Corruptors, but then it's just like what handles this Marine ball. Nice placement of the siege tanks here. It's gonna be really hard for Zerg to get to that position. More stuff's flooding in. It's just a little too much. I imagine GG will be called really soon. We'll see what these Banes can do, but they're slow Banes, so... Oh! Actually did quite a lot of damage. Still not enough. I mean, there's quite a lot of things coming in still. A lot of racks. And also a lot of money. Alright, well, there's them one.